Hi everybody, this is Ospreyeye from MyChartCoach.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at Bitcoin stocks and blockchain stocks. And so yeah, first up here is GBTC. Okay, this is the big dog in the over-the-counter Bitcoin stock world, and this is currently trading at 396. The big thing here is you've got RSI now above 51. Fastow is now back above 80, and there was a close on Friday above the middle Bollinger Band at 391. You can see here a close above the dotted purple line. That was a very bullish close, and we want to see that level turn into support. If you look back here in June, there was a close above the middle Bollinger Band, failed to hold, and the pullback continued. And so we want to see a bullish change in trend here. If that level can hold, then this high close here on June 20th will be the key level to break at 460. So yeah, there was a parabolic SAR bullish flip. The green dots are now below the candles. Keep an eye out for a bullish volume spike. Also look for a bullish crossover on the 1226 and 9. And if you look here on the 813 and 5, there was a MACD bullish crossover. Okay, take a look at BTCS. This stock it has been doing well here. It's been on a nice run. It's currently at 67 on RSI, so it's got a little bit more room to run until 70 overbought level. Fastow is at 92. It's at overbought levels. You got a nice breakout here on plus DI. You can see where it's breaking out to the upside. The close above the middle Bollinger Band back here on the 11th of July, that was signaling the start of a new uptrend. And so the candles had been turning the middle Bollinger Band and the 50-day simple moving average currently at 0.07, the green line, into support. And then on Friday there was a close above the 100-day simple moving average at 0.08, the gold line, and right below the 200-day simple moving average at 10. And so that's the red line coming down here. And so what we want to see next week is a close above the 200-day simple moving average and that level turn into support. If that happens, you have this high close zone here to break. And if you look up here on the moving averages, the 300-day simple moving average is all the way up at 55. So yeah, there's a lot of upside potential if BTCS can get through the 200-day simple moving average and turn that level into support. Now the close was above the upper Bollinger Band on Friday. So if the candles pull back into the Bollinger Bands, then you want to see the 100-day simple moving average hold. Okay, that's the key level. And if there's a close below that level, then that 50-day simple moving average in the middle Bollinger Band will be the major level to keep holding. Okay, so if there's a close below those levels, that'll signal it's no longer in play. If you look back here when there was a close below the middle Bollinger Band, that signaled the start of a downtrend. So it's got to break through the 200-day simple moving average to move higher. There was a big volume spike on Friday, so big volume behind the move. Recent bullish crossovers on MACD. Okay, so let's take a look at BTSC. Okay, this is another Bitcoin play. Now it just crossed above 50 on RSI, so it's currently at 55. There's a lot of room to run until 70. If you look at the last run, RSI went all the way to 90. So if it can stay above 50, that will be very bullish. If you look here at Fastow, currently at 80. That are 86 here, above 80. Okay, well, so now it's broken back above the overbought power zone level on Fastow. There was a bullish crossover here on ADX. You can see the green lines above the black and the red line here. The big move here, it's similar to GBTC. There was a close above the middle Bollinger Band on Friday, currently at 0.07. Okay, that's the key level to turn into support. We want to see that level hold. There is a small gap between low of day on Friday and high of day on Thursday, and so you could see that gap fill on a pullback. And so basically the big level to hold is going to be 7 cents here, 0.07. As long as that level holds, then you could see a run back up here to the upper Bollinger Band at 10, and then you have a high close resistance here at this 11 and 14. Those will be two big levels to break, 14.5. So yeah, so this chart's heating up as well. So we're going to see, if you see here, there was this falling wedge pattern, and then it's broken above descending resistance, the red descending resistance line, and it looks like a new uptrend is starting. It's got to hold that middle Bollinger Band. If you notice down here, the green dots are now below the candles. Notice how they were parabolic SAR, the green dots were above the candles all the way until Friday. Okay, so that was a signal that a possible new uptrend is starting. And then if you look down here on the 8, 13, and 5 MACD, there was a bullish crossover. The MACD line crossed the signal line to the upside. That's a signal that a new uptrend is possibly starting. And then the same thing with down here, you've got MACD pinched, and this is what we call pinched when they're both at basically at the same level. Now we want to see the MACD line cross over the signal line to the upside this week, and that would signal a potential start of a new uptrend. Okay, and then next we want to look at BITCF. Okay, this stock is currently at 49 on RSI. So what we want to see here is we want to see it break above 49. We want to see the 50 level turn into support and a run back up into 70. If you look back here, this stock made a huge run back in March. You can see it closed above the middle Bollinger Band, and then it really took off from 5 cents all the way up to 85. And during that time, you could see that it had RSI, was all the way up here and hit 90 two times. So it's down here at 49, and the chart is trying to heat up. What we want to see is a break above the upper Bollinger Band. Notice how tight the Bollinger Bands are here. The lower Bollinger Band is the solid purple line, and the upper Bollinger Band is the solid purple line up here at 423. And so the middle Bollinger Band is currently at 0.374. That's the dotted purple line. And so we want to see a close above that level next week, and then a break above the top of this channel. Currently, it's right here at 475. That would signal a breakout higher. This has just been channeling sideways for many weeks, and if you could see here, there's this descending resistance line here. So we're looking for a break above to signal a potential run higher. So yeah, keep an eye on BITCF. It could possibly break out. We'll see if it can heat up or not. It could keep on going sideways, so it's good to wait to see if it breaks above resistance before taking action. Yeah, and if you look down here, it's starting a bullish crossover on MACD on the 8, 13, and 5. So yeah, so keep an eye on it. We'll see if it can heat up. If you look at GAHC, now this stock has been on a nice run. It's still at 55 here on RSI, so there's plenty of room to run. Still, it's not at overbought levels. And if you look at the past run, you could see it ran up here close to 90 on this big three-day run back in the past here, back in June. And so yeah, this was alerted back here last week, and it made a nice run. It had a nice what is it? It's on a 5-day run right now. It closed above the middle Bollinger Band and the 50-day simple moving average, which is the green line at 0.0212. And today it closed back above that level, or on Friday. Notice that there's multiple gap ups. So bearish three gap ups reversal pattern did form. So if you do see a pullback, what you want to see is the middle Bollinger Band currently at 0.0192 turn into support. That's the dotted purple line. It'd be best if it stayed above the 50-day simple moving average. Those levels should hold. That 19 to 21 level should hold between the dotted purple line and the green line. And then what you're looking for is a break above 29. If it drops back below the middle Bollinger Band, that'll signal it's not ready to go, and it could continue with the downtrend. So you know, currently the 50-day simple moving average is the top moving average on this chart. If you look over here, and so if it can get above that level, then it's trading above all the moving averages. So yeah, keep an eye on GAHC. It could start a new uptrend here. And then one more to take a look at in this video is MGTI. It is currently at 62 on RSI. It still has some room to run until 70. It's now above, it's now hitting 80 overbought power zone. You've got this bullish crossover on ADX with plus DI, the green line crossing minus DI, and ADX to the upside. So a signal the bulls are taking control. And so what we're looking for on this chart is a break above 140. Okay, so that's this high close resistance level here. If it can get above 140, then you could see a breakout higher. There was a close on Thursday above the middle Bollinger Band at 120, and then on Friday it continued higher. It closed the week on a 4-day run, so it's been on this multi-day run, but its RSI is still at 62, so they could push it a little bit higher. You know, 140 might signal a top. It has been in the past. You've got the upper Bollinger Band at 145. If it does pull back, you know, that middle Bollinger Band is the big level to hold. As long as the middle Bollinger Band is holding, then it'll still be in play. A close below the middle Bollinger Band will signal downside risk. We've got a parabolic SAR bullish flip. Notice the green dots now are below the candles. It is trading above the 50, 100, and 200-day simple moving averages, and so the next big target, if it busts above the closes above the 140 level, would be the 300-day simple moving average at 170. And yeah, if you look down here, volume has been increasing, and there was a bullish crossover on MACD on the 8, 13, and 5, and so keep an eye on the 12, 26, and 9. We'd like to see a bullish crossover there. Okay, thank you very much for viewing this video. Please check us out at mychartcoach.com and our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com for more charts and technical analysis.